Well, what made us pick this house was the lake. And we walked in the door and walked to the back of the house and looked out the sliding glass doors, and the lake was right there, so we decided right then and there to buy the house. I can always look out and see it. I can see who's walking on the path. I can see who's out with their dogs. I can see if it's looking choppy in bad storms. I can look out and maybe not see the path at all. My name is Elaine Pardoe. I'm 73 years old. The lake is man-made, as all the lakes in this state are. It was dug in the mid-70s, and then the path was built around it. It's extremely popular. It's one of the 2 lakes in this county which was built with the path all the way around it, so people come from all over to walk around it. I started a group to improve the environment around the lake, which was distressing a lot of people because the lake was dug, but apparently there was no long-term management plan for it. Now there is.
I think Elaine's kind of a mentor. That's kind of the way I view her. Well, I owe her my job. That's a fact. John McCoy, I'm Columbia Association's Watershed Manager. My job is to implement the watershed management plan that Columbia developed. Okay, she's 5'4" something, maybe. Okay, white hair, bubbly, effervescent. So she's really just kind of disarming, you know. Well, I think that Elaine and the group that she, I believe, founded and is heavily involved in were the driving force behind getting a watershed plan in Columbia.
The name of the group is the Committee for Lake Elkhorn's Environmental Restoration. Not, as one newspaper reporter said, the Committee for Lake Elkhorn's Eventual Restoration, which may be sometimes a better name, and we call it CLEER. And it was formed in the fall of 2006. So we are now 6 years old. It was something that was satisfying. It was the kind of work I like to do. I'm not going to sit and read all day. That I would have to make myself do. So I'm up and out, and the outdoors is always there, and it always needs some help. So here I am.
She's had a very different career than I have. By training, I'm kind of an Aggie. And of course, she's been in public health. I think she understands how to talk to people, probably a little better than I do. She understands the issues with reaching the public, which I think, I find that very helpful. And she's good to strategize with, so I'd view her as a mentor.
Here's my calendar, which is not as full of CLEER stuff as it used to be. Our main goal was to get a plan for watershed management, and we got that. And then it became apparent that we needed to lobby for a full-time manager to implement the plan, and we got that. And so now we are not the leaders, we're the supporters. We try to support the watershed manager in any way that he sees. We now have 40 years of neglect to make up for, and to do that we have to change a lot of minds and get a lot of people headed in other directions. So that's a long, slow process. It will last long after I'm out of here, and but I think we have had a part in changing the culture, and that culture will need to continue to be changed, but we gave it a good shove in the beginning.